Welcome to the deep dive. We take the info you give us and really try to pull out the important stuff.
That's plain.
And today, it's personal. We're looking at your Aries horoscope, specifically for May 6th, 2025.
Right. We've got the details here: love, relationships, career, money, health. The works.
Yeah, and those lucky numbers, can't forget those, plus a tip for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission really is to cut through the cosmic jargon and figure out the main energies affecting you, opportunities, maybe a challenge or two.
Exactly. It's about finding those core themes, how they might shape your experiences on that particular day.
Mm-hmm.
Not predicting the future, but giving you a lens.
The lens to look through. Okay, so right off the bat, it mentions fire sign energy, bold and dynamic. Now, you're an Aries, already a fire sign. What happens when that gets, amplified?
Well, it's interesting. It suggests that fiery nature, your core drive, it's intensified. So a stronger push to start things, to lead, but maybe also getting impatient more easily.
Okay, so like Aries on steroids, almost?
Kind of, yeah. Your usual self just turned up a bit louder, you could say.
Gotcha. All right, let's talk love and relationships. Venus is in the mix, apparently bringing charm. And for singles, a hint of unexpected flirtation. Sounds fun.
It does.
But then for couples, it talks about deeper conversations, which is good, but also warns against impulsive words. How do you balance that?
Well, you see Venus, which is all about harmony, meeting that very direct Aries energy. So yeah, there's potential for real connection, for attraction.
Mm-hmm.
But that Aries tendency to just say it like it is without maybe thinking it through, that could cause some friction if you're not, mindful.
Right. So good energy, but handle with care in conversations.
Precisely. Even good vibes need a bit of steering sometimes, especially in relationships.
Makes sense. Okay, moving to career and finances. Mars is apparently fueling ambition. Says you might feel unstoppable at work.
Ooh, powerful.
Yeah. And potential payoff for a bold move or assertive negotiation. Sounds great.
Yeah.
But then the finance part says hold back on impulsive spending. That feels a bit mixed, doesn't it?
It can seem that way, but I think it highlights channeling that Mars energy effectively. Use it for your career ambitions. Be bold there.
Okay.
But that unstoppable feeling, it might tempt you to spend big too. So the advice is really about grounding yourself financially. Pause before you splash out.
So charge ahead at work, but maybe tap the brakes on the shopping spree.
Exactly. Balance.
Got it. Okay, health and wellness. High energy levels predicted. Good. But a warning against overdoing it. Recommend short workouts. Mindfulness for stress. How does that work? High energy, but risk of burnout.
Well, it's key to remember that even positive energy needs an outlet, right? If you don't manage it, that high energy can actually become stress or overwhelm.
Ah, okay.
So the horoscope suggests channeling it constructively.
Yeah.
Short bursts of activity, maybe. And then moments of calm, like mindfulness, to regulate things, keep it from boiling over.
Right, managing the flow.
Okay.
We also have the lucky numbers. They are 7, 14, and 21.
Good ones to keep in mind.
And the tip of the day, which feels like it sums a lot of this up, trust your instincts, but think before you leap.
Yes, that really ties it all together, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Trust that Aries gut feeling, that drive, but just add that layer of thought. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like we said, with words and with money.
Okay. And the overall rating given is an 8.5 out of 10, described as a dynamic, action-packed day.
So pretty positive overall. Lots of potential.
Yeah, seems like it. So for you, looking at May 6th, 2025, it's shaping up to be a day really charged with that classic Aries boldness, maybe even more so.
Definitely dynamic.
You got Venus helping out in relationships, potential for connection. Just, be mindful of your words. Mars is pushing your career forward. Look for those opportunities, but keep your spending in check.
Right. Use the energy wisely.
And manage that high energy with some healthy outlets and stress relief. Keep those numbers handy, 7, 14, 21. And that core advice, trust your gut, but think first. A day full of potential for you.
It really sounds like it. And, maybe a final thought for you to mull over beyond just May 6th.
Yeah.
How could you apply this idea, balancing that bold, instinctual action with more thoughtful consideration in other parts of your life going forward? It's a pretty powerful combination, the dynamic duo, for navigating pretty much anything life throws at you.
That's a great takeaway. Balancing instinct with thought. Definitely something to think about.